people say is injustice to women for a man to marry a second wife. But if she's okay being a second wife and she's okay getting married, knowing that you are married to a first wife, then it's not about women anymore. It's about people who don't want that, while there are other people are okay and accepting and allowing.
It does. I guess I'm just coming from a Western like mindset. It's hard for me to wrap my head around, because if I imagine myself walking myself all the way down the path of becoming a Muslim and then eventually getting married.
Do you believe majority of the people in the West are monogamous? The overwhelming majority
Not
today,
at
they
all.
are non-Muslim.
No, not at all. They're horrible with love.
By the way, it's not only blame Muslims. It's illegal for a Muslim, for example, in the UK to marry more than one wife. Talking about legal marriage, you cannot marry more than one woman according to the law in the UK. But how many girlfriends can you have according to the UK law in the same time?
Infinite, based on how people
Exactly.
act.
Infinite. So if you want to be in these crazy relationships, you heard, of course, of open relationship. You heard of like three ways or whatever. All of these terms that are happening in the West today. All of this is practiced very, very, very normal. You get husbands married to their wife, cheating on their wife every time they travel, they go to a hotel. Just ask the hotel, how many husbands do you see here coming? These men that have these desires or whatever, instead of actually saying, okay, we're going to be upfront, we're going to treat both of them equally. Both of them are going to be aware that I'm getting married to the other woman, and everyone is in the picture, and there's obligations and responsibilities. So you gotta give her marital gift, you gotta take care of her, you gotta protect. There are obligations that you need to do. Her own place that she's gonna live in Islam. Instead of just having intercourse with her like people do in the West and throw her away and go to the next girl and whatever, Islam has a system. Now, some men are okay being monogamous. And I don't accept this idea that every man necessarily wants to marry more than one woman. I don't think it's necessarily true that every man desires that and wants that.